I feel like sometimes my dopamine level is on a roller coaster and I'm getting crashes and I'm getting dopamine. What is your take on it as a qualified psychiatrist, one of the best in the world? What is your take on it?
Hey, listen, I think you're right on to. You said the right key word, the neurotransmitter called dopamine. So I think there's a release of all kind of neurotransmitters that happen. There's excitation, there's peaks and troughs of that as you look at social media. Social media today, unfortunately, has contributed to the mental health issues, especially as it pertains to kids, child adolescent. If you look at the amount of hours and time spent on that, just scrolling through messaging, the bullyism, the social isolation, and all that stuff that goes in social media, that can be very adversarial to someone. Think of somebody who's already going through depression and is going through this and the negativity and so on that you see on social media. But again, I think there's a lot of proactive effort being made by a lot of these platforms to be mindful of that, to create some kind of eco environment which is friendly and supportive as well. However, the data strongly suggests that the social media has contributed overall to surfacing a lot of the mental health issues. And again, it's the content, it's the time spent, it's all the scrolling. I mean, think about it, how many hours people can spend. Like you said, when you get in there, you want to just scroll and look at messages and whatnot and send messages out. And sometimes messaging can be very knee-jerk reaction. When you do knee-jerk, you may regret later on, next week, I'm like, why did I do that? Well, that's already out there now. And it can have a lot of impact on folks and create a lot of the mental health stress for a lot of the people who are on it. So one has to be very mindful of social media.
So tell me one thing, what are the real-time physical effects that you see?